Hello and welcome to another LEGO review of Series 14 LEGO minifigures. You know what, I should really film the Series 1. I filmed a bootleg of it, but I never actually filmed a review of the first one. Actually, I should do that, I can do that. Anyway, here's the Halloween Wave Series 14, all Halloween related figures, and that's super awesome. But I ordered this as a pack at In's Point for 450 Hong Kong dollars for one set of 16, and when I got them back I realized that there was a code on the side on the back. I don't know if every single of these sheets have the same code, but he only gave me one sheet, so I feel kind of annoyed. Well, since I don't have any of those codes, here's a free code. If it's a unique code, then take it. If it's not, then you can still take it and unlock a figure in the game. It's kind of annoying that I didn't have 16 of those sheets. I feel slightly cheaped out. But anyway, there's the code, and in case it's too small to read, NB9 N54 SB4 JP9. So first come first serve. If this code is a unique code and you manage to get it, please leave a comment below and say, hey, I've got it, so people know that someone's already gotten it. So there's so they won't keep trying to get it because someone's already gotten it. Speaking of Series 1, two of the figures here are zombie versions of Series 1 figures, so I'll be taking a look at comparing those two. Well, let's go look at each one in the order of the little pamphlet. First one we have Lucia, that's IKEA, no, not IKEA, it's actually IKEA. That's IKEA wolf figure, soft toy that became very popular in Hong Kong actually, because the guy in charge of Hong Kong right now in the government is considered a wolf in sheep's clothing because he's complete scum. There is not a single redeeming thing about him, and I wish he dies right now with painful cancer in, well, that'll take a week. Stop taking my oxygen. His wife is also bad, and everyone he appoints in the government is completely corrupted. So there you go. Anyway, so people picked up this doll from IKEA, saying, hey, that's him because he's a wolf and stuff, and so yeah, it just so happens that this figure was released and it's related to that. And so lots of people in Hong Kong actually want to pick this up because it's, it symbolizes something that's to us is something. So anyway, so yeah, the guy in charge of Hong Kong only had 689 votes because there's no democratic system here. The government people vote for the guy in charge, so screw off. We can't actually vote for the guy in charge. So yeah, he's also got 689 because that's the amount of people that voted for him in the entire population of Hong Kong, and so you can sometimes get this figure for 68 Hong Kong dollars and 9 cents. But anyway, as a figure, as a Lego figure, the arms are printed. It's got a nice wolfy tail here, which we've seen quite a few times in different figures. The head sculpt's pretty nice, printed very neat, and he's got a ruined shirt and stuff. He looks like he's a mix between the farmer or the lumberjack that saves Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. So he's both. It's like a werewolf version of Little Red Riding Hood. He's got printed toes there. It's pretty cool. Now, look at the back here. He does have a two-tone colored legs. A lot of these figures in this wave do have the two different plastics that have been molded together, the new type of thing that LEGO's been doing. However, in order to accommodate the sort of scratch rip pants mark on the front, they've actually done a bit of printing. You can see here, I don't know how well you can see that there. I guess I'll take a picture. Right there, you can see that there's a line between the two grey colors. That's because that's where the printing is. They printed a bit of grey and the black line, squiggly line there on the blue plastic to do that effect. I think that's pretty cool. Like, you still get the print effect going on, but they've also got the plastic, so if you do scratch this a little bit, the plastic is still going to be the same color because that's what the color of the plastic is. It's not just a simple print. The not cool bit, nitpicky bit, is that there is obviously a line there where the print is. So I guess sometime in the future LEGO will also sort that out and not have that issue anymore. Next is a zombie pirate that comes with a grey beard, Captain Greybeard. He's got a peg leg and stuff. I wonder if a zombie can actually walk on a peg leg, and a ruined big blade, which is just pretty much an orc blade. He does not have printing on the back, however, unlike the wolf guy. But there he is, decent enough pirate. Despite not having any back printing, the front print is pretty detailed. You can see the scratch marks on his pants is also printed on the side. So that's pretty cool. No print on the back, but his only leg does have the two-tone plastic going on. Where, and if you don't know what two-tone plastic is, by the way, it's a piece of plastic molded with two colors. So two molded plastics pushed together in the mold, so it becomes one piece, but it's still two colors. I have not heard anyone having issues with those plastics, by the way, of the joint snapping or the arms, the bits of the two colors snapping apart. So Lego has done pretty well there. And yeah, the front print is very detailed, very nice, a lot of stuff going on. It's just a good zombie pirate. Next we have a mad scientist. Pretty cool. He's got a little bit of he's got a fly in there, which reminds me of King's Quest 3, where you have to pick up the rings of a fly to mix in. You have to pick up a fly, you have to pull the rings off and mix it with a potion to stop the evil wizard. Yeah, King's Quest 3. That was a bloody hard game, especially when I was a kid. So I'm not playing. I have no idea how to leave the house, and if I do, I get caught. So he's got this whole head thing there, which I guess that Jedi with the big head also has a similar piece. You pull this off, and you see a relatively normal professor underneath. If you put this on, he's not normal. He's insane. That's cool. Yeah, there's no back print on the back. However, his arms are also two-tone. That's pretty cool. They've done this whole glove effect. I really like these two-tone arms and legs, but that means there's a lot more new parts that you gotta watch out for if you're trying to make unique figures. Next we have the Wicked Witch. Not the same as the one that will come with Lego Dimensions or the Wizard of Oz. She's purple instead of black. But she does have very similar weird socks, legs. If I can just lift her skirt up a little bit. Ho ho, hello there. So she's got this old-fashioned striped pants look going on. Her whole witch outfit is very patchy. So she's poor witch, I guess, or she just doesn't care. And she comes with a little black kitty. So that's cool. Black kitties are cool. Kitties are cool. Puppies too. And any other cute small animals. She actually has prints on her arm and the back, which are neat. And no, she doesn't have a secondary face or anything, which kind of sucks. I wish they do have more second face expressions. But these figures, for the most part, do come with unique pieces, so I understand them trying to cheap out and not printing an extra face on the back, because they've already put more of the budget on the other newer things. Next we have the guy who's sort of transformed into the Little Shop of Horrors. So he's got a whole plant thing going on, and people with poison ivy would definitely want to pick a few of these up to be her minions. A whole plant thing going on. I might pick just one more of these up, just so I have two to go with poison ivy, and the whole leaf and plant thing going on. He's got this giant helmet thing. I've seen some people are using a pink color head to go in there, so it's no head in there, it's just a plant monster. And you can see that this is actually molded, combined of a few different, two kinds of plastic. Then you see a pink plastic and a green plastic. I think the tongue there is just painted, so that's pretty cool. A mousetrap thing. Which, speaking of mousetrap, fly trap thing. Speaking of flies, you've got my favorite figure of this series, the fly. That's pretty awesome, but take this off. And you can see it's just a single head. It's not a helmet, which I wish it was, in a way, that it was a helmet. But anyway, it's made out of two kinds of plastic. They got the shiny, transparent red bit, and all the black bits is made of rubber. And just to demonstrate something, I guess I'm going to plug his head in there. I'm going to turn this light on. Come on. There we go. That's pretty cool, don't you think? I think so. That's definitely awesome. I'm going to probably do something with that at some point. Maybe plug his head back on. So yeah, the black plastic is soft and rubbery. Check out the Lighter Blocks review for this blade if you want to. And so the antenna is soft enough so it doesn't really break anything, which is why they did it, I guess. He's got a giant claw arm right there, which is a repaint of Pirates of the Caribbean pirates from the second and third movie, where they're a mix of like sea creatures and stuff. He's got a very basic print on the front, which is fine, and he's got flyer wings, which makes sense. So pretty cool figure. Like I said, my favorite. I really like the Fly movies. As much as they could pretty much really make me feel sick and stuff, I really like the story. It's like I like short horror stories, you know, like the Rodale stuff. That they always make me go ugh, but at the same time I'm fascinated. And next we have this I guess it's a ghost, just a ghost, like so. So very furry, soft cloak, which isn't very. Don't know. I have issues with this. The cut in the neck hole is not circle, so this thing can go left and right. It's just uneven and balanced. It's just kind of annoying. It does have a chain here, but I do really like the new piece here. This sort of gas lake piece. So you just float there, and it's got this transparent and painted style going on. It's very nice. And one last thing about this guy is that his head is actually glow in the dark. So I'm just going to shine the light right at him for ages. And then I'm going to turn this off and put my head around it. You can see it's glowing in the dark. There you go. That's cool. Right, zombie cheerleader. Oh. There she is for the Z team. Oh god, that's painfully bad joke. And here's the original cheerleader from Minifigure Series 1. It is the official figure, not the bootleg Boshi that I reviewed, because I did have this as an official. So yeah, it's exactly, well, it's not even exactly the same design. You can see the, I mean, all the mold pieces that they're holding are the same, different hair pieces. And you see the leg skirt designs very similar, just zombified, grayed, and print on the side as well, just like the original. No back prints whatsoever, and little pom-poms across the same piece of plastic, just different colors. So yeah, pretty cool. Zombie cheerleader. Does she still have the girl hips? Yeah, she does. After her we have cat lady, or leopard lady. No, cheetah. She's definitely the Wonder Woman villain, cheetah. No doubt about it. That's what I'm going to use her as. And you see the back there. She's got a whip as well. I mean, Lego's for kids and all, and they keep saying that, but seriously, if you have a date where a girl's cosplaying as a cat with a whip, that's not very kid friendly. That's meow. So that's got that going on. But yeah, apart from that, weird kinky stuff going on. Yeah, she looks okay. The print goes all the way around. I really like the print quality here with the joints from the front to the side of the legs. Those are really good. She's got a nice kitty tail there as well. Softish plastic so it doesn't snap. After her we have a grotesque. I'm not saying gargoyle because I don't know if this sits on a building somewhere that and pukes water all the time. I'm assuming he doesn't puke water all the time, so he's going to be a grotesque. He actually has stone textures printed on the arms, cracks there, and the front. Pretty nice printed face. Printed stone crack bits on the center of the head, but not on the horns, not on the wings, not on the legs, not on the hands, not on the back. So the whole stone effect's kind of ruined on some angles. So no, I don't like this too much. Next we have Guy dressed as a skeleton, not a skeleton man. That's kind of cool. It's like, you know, we had Lego skeletons for a long time and just wondering what it would look like if it was actual minifigure, and guess we have it here. And aside from the head, like if you have a normal skeleton head on this, it reminds me of the kids cartoon where the skeletons sing the song about the hip bone joints to the backbone and stuff. You know, and the skeletons lived in the cellar or something. Printed arms, printed back. Print here. Look at that. The center is joined. Actually, print this goes all the way around the head, and that's really good. They haven't done that for so long. Like previously, I mean, stuff like Nick Fury, his eye patch would just be printed on the front and back, and there's a bit missing in the middle, so I just get like a Gundam marker pen and fill in the gap. Next we have a rock Adam. This is Frankenstein's monster, not Frankenstein. Don't call him Frankenstein. He's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein is the professor, the doctor. So there he is. Very nice print. He's got a bling bling lock on his chest. That's funny. And take this off, and he's got eyebrows underneath as well. So that's pretty cool. Frankenstein's monster Adam has had many different versions, including this piece has also had quite a few versions. The original was pretty big. They slim it down, slim it down, slim it down. This is similar to the Monster Hunter series version. So that's cool. Double colored arms there with a bit of printed extra black sleeve. Shock and roll. That's just painful. That's a painful joke. And the guitar here is actually printed, so that's nice. Marty from the Dimension set will have a guitar as well, but it's not printed. Next we have a zombie everyday guy. We'll look at his brains, zombie times, yeah sure. one would have to believe that some guy was slowly turning into a zombie and still managed to press the print button on the newspaper stand just before he dies. And this guy picks it up and goes, "Hey, what the hell is that? That's not the usual newspaper. Brains." Brains. So there we go. He's got a suitcase that opens up and stuff. And yeah, ruined look and overall. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Funny how bootleg Lego had a zombie businessman before Lego did. Not the same design, by the way, but you know, they did it first. Next we have a female version of a spirit. I guess this is like a water ghost thing. Like a water spirit. She's got that drowned look to her. And yeah, that's pretty scary. Now look at this. She's got transparent hair with a bit of black in the plastic. That's a really cool effect. I really like this hair. So, quick look at the back there. You can see the back of the print as well. Similar to the front print. And yeah, this is a very good figure. It's good. I've lost for words. Very, very nice figure. We're almost at the end. Next we have Yeti slash Sasquatch slash Harry Footman. He has a camera, which is funny because it's like an in-joke. It's like, oh, I'm the one with the camera now taking photos of humans. There's no head underneath there, it's just single plastic. No body prints whatsoever. The only print on the legs, some toes, and the colouring of the mask. The head. Head can't turn, of course. It's a big chunky piece. And yeah, this is the same mode as a snow creature from a previous set. So, you know, just paint a different one, but they connect together. Finally, we have a spider witch, spider woman. Her cape comes in this little plastic sheet. That's all pre-cut for you, so you just punch it out. You don't have to punch out any small holes and stuff for the neck holes and stuff. That's already been pre-punched. So you got this nice transparent cape there, which is pretty cool. And she's got a spider and her whole spider dress thing. This is reminiscent of some of the old sort of cheesy horror TV series or movies. So I get where they're getting that from, especially this hair piece, which is very classic, sort of old-fashioned TV, black and white TV era. And apart from that, the print and stuff is pretty nice, but it is a block and not a leg, which is... I would have preferred the actual legs with a little skirt piece that goes around. That would have been better, but well, this is what we got. So, there you go. This is a very awesome set. You know, I gave up collecting minifigure series because they got a bit expensive. I didn't have a job then. I was still studying in university, so I couldn't afford collecting these minifigure series. I did buy 1, 2, and 3, and then I sold 2 and 3 for a profit like a few years afterwards. And since then I haven't collected any minifigures. And I had a rant about the Mr. Gold thing, which Lego just really ruined the whole thing for many kids who want a complete set. Kids and adults, but since their main audience and what they say their main audience are kids, not many kids are going to be picking up the Mr. Gold, and I think it's a damn shame that they've done that. And the same as all the Comic-Con exclusive figures, it's just annoying. Like, if your main audience are kids and that you say they are, how many kids are actually going to get to convention, travel, spend lots of money, travel far away, pay for hotel fees, and you know, stand in line, a long line to go in a raffle just to get the chance of maybe buying one of these figures there, or picking up one of these figures. And that's not cool. So I truly support everyone picking up the bootleg versions or custom versions of STCC stuff or Mr. Gold. So after all of that rant and stuff, I just didn't want to pick up any more minifigure series. I mean, yeah, they do come with a lot of really awesome figures and designs. Like one of my favorite ones, some of the aliens. And Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde figure is pretty cool. But none of them really made me want to pick them up until this one. I do like classic horror tropes, not the new horror movies. I like classic horror movies a lot more than the new ones. I like some of the classic horror video games. And this just really nudged me in the right way, pushed the right buttons, so I had to pick this up. And I think this is a really good set. Some people might think there's a bit too many zombies here to just fill up the thing, but here's the thing. You cannot have... zombies are like army builders. There should be more zombies compared to other, you know, horror creatures. It just makes sense. So it's okay there. And yeah, and while not every single one of these are, you know, literal monster creatures, like there's a guy dressed up as a skeleton, it's still fine. it's just a mix and match. It's a fun pack. It's very colorful. There's new pieces, new and good pieces, and new and good colors. So I highly recommend picking this up. Maybe pick it up after Halloween if you still think the price is a bit too expensive. The price should go down after Halloween, because after all, people are picking this up mainly for Halloween. So yeah, phew. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe button, also leave a comment being hello on what your favorite figure is from this wave, and which of the minifigure waves is your favorite overall, and maybe what you would like to see in the future from the minifigure series pack. And if you want to support this channel even further, you can head over to the Patreon page and make a little donation there if you want to. I would appreciate that a lot, but if not, most importantly, take care, have a nice day, bye bye now, I'll see you soon.